Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mark Dixon.
All right, as expected, temperatures are trending colder across Connecticut. Yesterday, we were in the 40s. Today, 30s. Tomorrow, highs only in the 20s, but that's not taking into account the wind. When you factor that in, of course, it's going to feel much colder. We'll have more on that in just a moment. We are tracking some dissipating flurry or snow shower activity right along the Connecticut shoreline. This is a loop over the last 30 minutes. And basically, any sort of snow shower activity or flurries this afternoon will be very limited. And we, in fact, should see anything really dissipate and an increasing amount of sunshine as clouds begin to erode over the coming hour. So we've got wind gusts here within the last hour between 20 and 30 miles an hour, really all across Connecticut. Air temperatures right now range from the upper 20s across northern Connecticut to the mid-30s along the shoreline. And when you factor in the wind, of course, it makes it feel even chillier. We've got wind chill values along the shoreline in the low and mid-20s. Meanwhile, inland, we've got those readings down into the teens in many locations. So tomorrow, it's going to be even worse. Wind chill values at times tomorrow could go into the single digits, if not even below zero. Here's our ICAM view from Torrington showing a mainly cloudy sky at the current time, as well as we look from Waterbury, a few rays of sun, a few breaks as we look skyward. A similar scene, primarily overcast, looking downstream of the Connecticut River from Middletown. You can see how the camera's shaking around a bit. Wind gusts today could get close 30 to 40 miles an hour at times in our view here. As we check in on the tugboats from the southeastern corner of our state, pretty quiet there otherwise in New London. So we've got the scattered snow showers really all across the northeast. If any more were to develop or perhaps work into the northwest hills, could produce perhaps a little coating. But again, the overall trend will be for any activity to dissipate and for the clouds to begin eroding. So as we look at the big picture, we've got this area of low pressure up across the Canadian Maritimes. That's the culprit for the wind. And as high pressure is building in from the west and slowly doing so, it will relax those winds, but that won't happen until later tomorrow and tomorrow night. So in the meantime, that wind continues to filter colder air into the state and will, of course, make it feel even chillier. So here's Futurecast at noon today, showing that general trend eroding the cloud cover as we head toward the evening commute time, and then overnight, primarily clear. Tomorrow, we should see a good amount of sunshine as we end the week, but that's not going to do much to help us temperature-wise, with highs tomorrow only in the 20s. So here's tomorrow morning, taking into account the cold temperatures and as well the wind, the feels like, the wind chill values, down into, say, close to 10 degrees along the shoreline, single digits, if not even perhaps sub-zero to start our Friday morning. By around 24 hours from now, still looking at wind chill values in the single digits inland, teens throughout coastal Connecticut, and even by tomorrow evening, not much improvement on the wind chill front. With regard to the upcoming weekend and this impending storm, one looks to develop off the mid-Atlantic coast, but likely stay well offshore of southern New England. So we'll see an increase in cloud cover on Saturday. Here's Saturday evening, 7 p.m. This is the European model showing the snow coming close and then staying offshore. So if anything, perhaps some flurries, at least as of now, Saturday night into early Sunday. So that's what we've got on our early warning 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures on Saturday into the mid-20s and dry increasing clouds and not as windy. Then perhaps some flurries early in the day on Sunday. Then next week, temperatures start to moderate back into the realm above freezing, mid and upper 30s perhaps by Tuesday into Wednesday. And right now looking storm-free through early next week, and shoreline highs this weekend, 27 Saturday. So not as bad as tomorrow when the wind's going to make it feel worse, and then into the low 30s on Sunday.